And we're back, guys. So, I didn't post anything, but we finally got this cleaned up and painted, and it looks way better than it used to. I got most of the wiring stripped down already. I need to finish pulling that piece of the transmission cross member off, but I think we're almost ready to drop this in. I just need to put some trans fluid in the torque converter, throw it in, get that off the stand, put them together, slap it in. But I'm gonna get the truck up in the air first, and then I'll remove that piece of the transmission cross member, finish touching up some of the frame that didn't get painted, and then while that dries, we'll deal with this so we can get ready to pop it in. Let's get it. All right, you guys. Got this cleaned up. Got the transmission cross member in. It is not bolted in because when we drop the transmission in, I don't want it to get in the way. Or when we drop the engine and transmission in together, I don't want it to get in the way. So I'll bolt up the engine mounts first, get this back up on the lift, and then I'll use my jack to jack the transmission up, get it on the mount, get it lined up where it needs to go. Now, for the positioning on the adapter plates, I'm using the stock small block clamshells. Now, I put this on the second to last, I guess. Not the one furthest back, but the one next to it. If we have to adjust that, it's gonna be a pain, but we can still do it. Mostly so we could reuse the stock drive shaft. Now it is a Longtail 350, turbo 350 transmission, so should be about the same with the 4L60. So anyway, yeah. We got the torque converter in. It is a 26 to 2800 RPM stall. Because we have the stage 3, well, it's kind of a stage 3, the BTR red hot cam in this 5.3. What else? I think that's it. I already put fluid in the torque converter, already got it in there. Make sure you get 2 clicks when you slide it in, turn it, push it, click, click, you're good. Now, I'm gonna take this off the stand, put the flex plate on it, which is right there. I have the bolts for it. We'll torque it up, put it together. Once the engine is in the truck, then we'll put the torque converter bolts on. But yeah, let's keep moving. got this in. I got the transmission cross member bolted up. This side is good. This side I have to drill a hole since it ended up moving it back a little bit. But with the plates where I mentioned the second to last from the back, drive shaft fits perfect. Perfect amount of stick out. That way when it's at full droop right now. So when the suspension compresses, it'll push it in just a little bit, maybe about, I don't know, 1/2 to 3/4 inch. We've been through some stuff today, but this is all in. I just need to drill the hole and add the other bolt for the transmission cross member. I need to get the shift linkage off of the Turbo 350 and put it here. It won't be a problem because we're running shorties instead of long tubes. If they were long tubes, it's usually like right here, so it's a pain to get the shifter to work. But since we're running shorties, we can avoid all that and reuse the stock linkage. Other than that, let's get it down. Get a picture sent over to Rhino so he knows that I'm actually doing stuff to this thing. And here it is. It's a little dusty. You know, it's West Texas. I live on 10 acres of dirt. Anytime anybody sneezes, dust kicks up. But there you go, Rhino. We're getting there. I got the water pump already mocked up. Just need the alternator bracket. And then I have the mount for the AC compressor. The only other thing I gotta do is pull the power steering hoses for this. Now, I know Rhino was having some issues with the steering box, and if you ask me, it's really not that bad. It's got a little bit of slop, but I mean, it's an 80s truck. It's gonna have some slop. I think we're gonna try it. If he keeps having issues, I'll go ahead and order it and replace it. The only reason I kind of hate doing these is because you absolutely have to get in alignment afterwards. I mean, yeah, you can eyeball it, but I can get as close as I can with that GyroLine app that I got, which works really decent. But I think for now we'll send it. If he keeps having issues, we'll get it ordered and get it replaced. But for now, let's get this thing buttoned up. We need to get exhaust done, run the fuel lines. I have the fuel pump hanger for it. I'm using an 87 R10. I think it's the Vans. But it's basically the hanger for the TBI setup. See if I can get this open with one hand. Yeah. So it's a hanger for the TBI setup. See, this is your vent, and then you have your return, which is this one, and then this is your feed from your fuel pump, which goes in that nice little hanger right there. And then the wiring, we'll just run our own relay, hook it up. I think I have actually a 2-pin Delphi connector like this one, and we could just run it straight off the relay and just have it run like a stock fuel injected truck. And I also have the, where did I leave you? It's an Aeromotive fuel pump. Anyway, yeah, right here. 11540. It's the 340 liter per hour. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, this pump will go in that hanger. We just got to loosen the bed bolts. I'm gonna pick up the bed, get the hanger out of there, the stock one, and then just drop that sucker in there. I'm hoping it works, if it fits. If not, we'll have to get the whole fuel tank, but the whole fuel tank is maybe like 150 bucks, so it's not bad. Just a little bit of extra work, but we're getting there. Yeah, Rhino, she's in, buddy. Now we've got to get all the other small stuff buttoned up. Once I get the new AC compressor ordered, I will shorten the lines, get that installed, get the heater hoses installed. I painted the battery box as well, or the little mount. I need to bolt that back in here. What else? I think that's it. Oh, the throttle cable. I need to get that ordered as well as the bracket for the throttle cable, because for some reason Aces didn't send one, or I couldn't find it. But yeah, we got a bunch done. The majority of that is done. Now it's all the nickel and dime stuff, but we're getting it slowly but surely. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, Jesus loves you. Peace.